I am doing well out of spite. Because the world seemed... And this is a little bit disingenuous and reductive. Because we've also had conversations relatively recently about how... Oh, you little rat bastard. We've also had conversations recently how, as a Twitch streamer, I'm doing so much better than I have any right to. So it is reductive for me to be like, oh, the world's out to get me right now. I'm on track to retire, which is something I couldn't have imagined doing, but it's not gonna happen early. I don't know if I am. I don't know what retirement looks like. According to Galen, I just have to stay at this level of streaming for 20 years and I'll be okay. That seems realistic, like it's gonna happen. There's no reason I shouldn't believe that I can stream for another 20 years, making 6 figures a year, no problem. But yeah, I've been a little bit stressed out because the last couple of months have been intense, and the most I've been able to do for myself is to give me a whole weekend off. And then on top of it, yesterday, my back went out, and I don't know why. There was no reason why. There was no reason that I can think of that my back should have gone out yesterday. But my back went out yesterday, and it's made things much more difficult on me, and I'm gonna succeed out of spite. Because it feels like circumstances being what they are, that the universe doesn't want me to get through the next week okay, so I'm gonna do it just to piss the universe off. I'm gonna get everything done that I want to get done, even if it comes at great personal cost to me. Even if I get, like, okay, so once upon a time, I was in a business situation. I was in a business situation where I was kind of on the sidelines looking in because I was not the one with the money or the power in this business situation. I was just in a room with guys who had money and power. And I remember 2 guys who were both people of means. One person I'm reasonably sure we could say had more money than Champion. And one person had way more money than me. And these 2 people were not seeing eye to eye, and it had gotten personal. It had gotten chat. It was rich guy personal. I'd never seen rich guy personal before. Rich guy personal is a whole different level of arguing that I've never understood before. It was 2 rich white guys who had decided that this is why duels used to happen back in like the Hamilton days. Rich guy personal makes you understand that it's absolutely plausible that 2 completely healthy human beings would take pistols to a battlefield at dawn and shoot each other over a slight. So I saw these 2 well-to-do people in this business situation get like yelling at each other over a Zoom call angry. And I heard one of these guys say, and I'll loop this back. I heard one of these guys say, I will spend $100,000 to keep that 10 grand out of your pocket. Fuck you. And honestly, that's kind of where I am. That's kind of where I am with reality at the moment.
Lemon party.
I would have loved to have had that in the whatever boss fight this is. That's kind of where I am with reality at the moment. In a metaphorically speaking, I guess it wouldn't have done me any good. Metaphorically speaking, it feels like the universe is trying to keep $10,000 out of my pocket. Metaphorically speaking. Just for the sake of scale. It feels like the frustrations that I feel are akin to this $10,000 disagreement I saw between these 2 well-to-do gentlemen. And the quote that came out of the guy who, frankly, is the person whose side I was on in all this. The quote that came out of the guy whose side I was on was, I'll spend $100,000 to keep this 10 grand out of your pocket because fuck you, that's why. And that's kind of what my day feels like right now, is I'm having a good day because it feels like the universe wants me to struggle, and kind of fuck it. I'm gonna do what I want. Even if it means hurting myself in the process, I'm gonna succeed at having a good day today. Fuck you, reality. Not today, Satan. Calf Kitten, what's going on? All right, Vile Cat. I hope today is productive. I hope today is productive and you kick back at the end of the day feeling like you've earned a moment for yourself. Yeah, it was intense. I heard this guy, this wealthy person, the I'll spend 100 grand to keep 10 grand out of your pocket guy. I heard him literally say, "Do it, cross me, I'll make a project out of you." And I was like, God damn. Like, I got so small. I got so church mousy in that conversation. I heard the words, "I will make a project out of you." And I was like, fuck me. Talking to a person who I knew had 6 figures in the bank, you know? It was basically it was a multi-millionaire versus a millionaire. And it was just a massive dick measuring contest, but I was just like, I've never seen anything quite like it. I've never seen somebody realistically talk about how they'd spend the amount of money that, you know, some people spend to get into a house just to inconvenience somebody. Just to deny somebody their way. To make sure somebody didn't get what they wanted because they had pissed them off. It was something else, man. Psycom, what's going on, man? I will spend $100,000 to keep that 10 grand out of your pocket. I will turn you into a project. I got very quiet during that call. Yeah, for what it's worth, the person with a ridiculous amount of money, the wealthier of the two, in my opinion, was the one in the right, but... So it was actually kind of a, like, pretty dope flex, but still. A little bit sort of grown up. Oh no, I can't put it down! Fuck! I forgot I didn't have a spacebar item. I was gonna abyss that one, like, easily. I was gonna abyss that, I was gonna abyss Butterbean without so much as a second thought. Is there an ethical way to... There should be no billionaires. There just shouldn't be. That billionaires exist. 100% is a condemnation of the system. I can't remember if there was anything in the shop worth a damn. Oh, there's ladder. Ladder's not bad. It's just not very sexy. Grease. Amber played that game. Amber's played a lot of games that I feel like I wish I'd played. That just weren't on the menu, I guess. So far, so good. Oh, dude, I gotta go. I forgot that we were going to Mother. I got all worked up telling my story. We gotta go down a level now. Get our knife piece. I'm strangely okay with not having taken the first incredibly difficult floor, though. Well, I guess we're doing deals with the devil. The Hermit. That's how I feel, too. I feel like if there's a decent human who's a billionaire, we just don't hear about them because we have enough Elons and Bezos news. I mean, Bezos' ex got all that money and instantly just started giving a bunch of it away, but it's still just so much fucking money. What was the... There was a... To highlight the difference between a million and a billion. And I'm sure I'm gonna mess the math up on this, but a million seconds is like 11 days. And a billion seconds is like 32 years. Yeah, 11 days versus 32 years. So it's like, if you have $1 million and you said like, oh, I have 1,000,000 seconds, that's 11 days. At this point now, with the way inflation's going up and the cost of housing and all that jazz, being a millionaire is not even all that impressive. Like, honestly, when I exposed to people that Nate had become a millionaire off the sale of Pretzel, everyone's like, is he even gonna work anymore? And I was like, dude, he still has to work. Like, he still has to work. There's no getting around that. He didn't get that many millions of dollars. He's at a place where he can live comfortably for sure, but nowadays being a millionaire is not even a guarantee that you can retire. If you have $1 million, if you did that in seconds, it's 11 days. If you have $1 billion and then change that into seconds, it's 32 years. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we hear about altruistic billionaires because they don't end up becoming billionaires. Altruistic people don't become billionaires. Romeo, what's going on, man? Hey, Ryan, what's going on, brother? I need to sell 4 more companies and I'll get there. That honestly, like, Nate was surprised because he, like, originally one of the first conversations he and I ever had was, what are you hoping for? Like, in the creation of Pretzel and the creation of 99 Lives, he was like, what do you hope for? What would you like to have happen? And initially it was, I basically said to him, like, I'd really like to not feel like I'm living my life paycheck to paycheck anymore. And then after we sold Pretzel, he was like, what are you looking for in your day-to-day life? And it really genuinely was like, I want to accrue like wealth accumulation. And he goes, oh, really? He's like, the last time we talked, we were just talking about not wanting to feel poor and desperate from week to week. And I was like, well, now I got a little money put away. Now I gotta start ballparking about what the future entails. And he was like, shit, that's super interesting. But yeah, I, like, immediately, the moment we sold Pretzel, I was like, so what's next? And he's like, dude, what do you mean, what's next? I'm like, well, I mean, like, what's next? What do we do next? And he was like, I don't understand. And I was just like, well, I can't retire, and I don't know how long streaming's gonna last. So what's next? He was like, holy shit. Okay, I don't know. We'll come up with something. I gotta work at Song Trader, though. In order to retire comfortably, I need to have about 5 million liquid. Woof. Yeah, that's, I am not there. I just want to hit $1 million on paper. I'd even include the value of my house. I just want to hit $1 million on paper before you know, the viewership at large decide that I'm irrelevant. Just so I can pivot to whatever the hell is next comfortably. I mean, the way I feel about it, Holy Scapegoat, is that house equity counts as generational wealth, you know? When I die, I'll pass that on to my kids. I love my parents. I would rather have my parents than money. But because I don't control how time works, one day I will lose my parents, and the house that they bought for $190,000 will sell, and it will sell for $600 or so. And once everything's said and done, Amber and I will find ourselves the recipients of like a $200,000 or $250,000 check that we did nothing to earn. And it'll be the same thing for my boys, is that someday, you know, either someday Amber and I will die and the kids will benefit from whatever house we purchase and then sell and give them the proceeds. Or Amber and I will profit from it because we'll sell this house at a profit. Probably a pretty substantial one too, because we got in here right before the big housing boom happened. And then she and I will downgrade to a much more affordable house that doesn't have stairs because her knees are already starting to go. And live off of the accumulated equity. Do a poker room with me, Taffy. I really think this business will get me in the financial safe zone. Dude, I would absolutely, like, Listen, if you want an indicator that things are going differently than they used to was, I will pretty happily do like a big poker tournament, even like a World Series of Poker tournament. Yeah, sure. Oh, I get that for free as the Lost. Nice. I would love to play in like a big ritzy fuck off poker tournament. I thought for sure that was happening in 2020 because Anna was getting invited to poker tournaments in Paris, in Malta, in Dublin. And they were asking her if she knew anybody else that she thought should be invited to come do it as well. And she 100% was going to bring me along. And then 2020 closed the world down. And now Anna doesn't stream anymore. Welcome back, Dartorn. Yeah, Bezos' ex has paid off a lot of medical debt and provided a lot of food-based charities with her money. I think she's trying to offset him. Then he's like, hey, Dick Rocket. I will inherit a stand mixer I bought as a present. Tabby, I didn't tell you yesterday, we're having a boy. My wife may be a serial killer, but she has 217,000 unread emails in her Gmail account. My business email account is I keep zeroed out. But all my personal accounts have thousands and thousands of unread emails for sure. Come on, man. Can you smell what the rock's cooking over there? No? Okay, we're fine. Whatever. Oh, shit. Yeah. I forgot about this room, if I'm being honest. Taffy, why? Like, I don't know. Some of them are like... Some of them are like my old Gmail accounts. Some are like my old Hotmail accounts. I can really only... I feel like I can really only stay on top of one. So I stay on top of my business account because that's the most important one to me. Shit, I gotta get bombs. Wait, hold up. But yeah, anyway, point being, you know, I've got a whole bunch of old email accounts that I use, like my old Gmail account for personal stuff. But I just kind of keep my eyes peeled for which ones I think are the important messages. I keep my eyes peeled for the ones that I think are the important messages that I'm actively looking out for. Otherwise, I mean, I can't count the number of, the countless number of like, hey, sign up here for our newsletter. Give us your email and get 10% off this order or whatever. My business account is zeroed out though. Alright, so we should... If we can get 2 bombs on this floor, we should be able to get back on the mom path. Bombs? Nope. The good news is that becomes a fly. I guess there are no truly useless items on this run. Food mix a lot, I agree. Fuck cancer. You will find no disagreement from me. You will find zero pro-cancer sentiment in my body. Bombs? Well, at least our shop's real. We need it to be real because I need 2 bombs or else we have to start this run over again. We had to start a run over again yesterday, and I was pretty miffed about it. I tried to use a bomb right there. How stupid can one be? I just checked, I have 6,641 unread emails. At this point, it's just a game to see how high I can get the number. At some point, yeah, at some point, you know, you just kind of give up. At some point, if it's not your primary email account, you just kind of give up. There's a bomb.
Ancient recall.
Worst. Oh, there we go. There's two bombs. And then on top of that, if we're feeling particularly froggy, we can take the tower card with us if we feel like we need to. Matt, what's going on? Yeah, I got it. I have not forgotten. I just don't trust Bob's brain not to do more harm than good. Yeah, I might as well do this. Just turn all the blue soul hearts into black soul hearts. Once we've got two stacks of black, there's just, at that point, there's nothing to be done. Oh, that is definitely more bombs. Lost Romeo, I hope you have a tremendous holiday season. Thank you so much for being here. I don't think blue candle's the way. Eraser's fun. I similarly don't think it's the way. Yeah, sure, I'll take Voodoo Head for the time being. If everything goes to plan, plans. If everything goes to plan. Oh, I need to go back and gobble up Remote Detonator. Then I should be doing a Yule log stream tonight. Probably from like 7:30 to 10:30. Give or take. Wednesday night I need to apparently get a D&D character pulled together for this charity thing that I'm doing on Thursday night, which is 5:30 to 7:30. And then Friday, I need to get everything pulled together for Christmas dinner, which I think I'm going to broadcast making that. I think I'm going to broadcast making. I want to do a Christmas stream, but I don't want to just come up to my office and play Isaac and be like, I hope everybody got what they wanted from Santa. I'd like to do something kind of special for it, like kind of invite you all into my home. And the best way I can think of to do that is to set up the cooking stream again. Oh, that's pretty good. Is to set up the cooking stream again. What I'm doing is not particularly involved. It is medium rare beef tenderloin with a white wine mushroom cream sauce. Balsamic reduction on bacon, garlic, Brussels sprouts, and Duchess potatoes. Pogman, what's going on, man? I think that's a better way to invite y'all into my home than to just be like, hey, it's Christmas, let's play Isaac. That's how I feel, Arkham Assassin. I feel like I'm not the only person. I can't possibly be the only person who's kind of like, man, I don't feel like we're coming out of this. Like, I don't feel a whole lot better about everything in general. I appreciate the host. I hope you had a tremendous stream. What was your Queeb video game
this
today?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the
What did you
cave.
play besides Isaac, and how did Isaac go? Out of morbid curiosity, did it treat you better Better or worse than you deserve.
The world.
Viet Fool, tier 1 for a long fucking time. It's been a while, Taffy, so I'm here to remind you, no matter what troubles you face, you may find solace and peace knowing that I deemed you the owner of a huge, thick cock and no one can take that away from you. Sometimes you get so wrapped up in all the things you've got to get done. Sometimes you get so wrapped up in your to-do list and the rat race of the day-to-day that you truly forget the reason for the season. My tremendous veiny dick. Viet Fool, thank you so much for bringing that modicum of perspective. I appreciate that. I needed that today. Sometimes I lose sight of what's truly important. Ow, don't make me laugh, my back hurts. Oh, shit. 'Tis the season, Merry Dickmas, everyone. Isaac up the streak of 23 game of the day, was into the breach and hit up a 5-hour Returnal run after that for a wonderful 13-hour stream. I think... I haven't looked at the list. I know that I gotta start Miles Morales today. That's really as far as I've really looked. But I think Returnal's on my list somewhere. Especially now that I have a PlayStation 5. Sorry, it's just so much cocaine. I'm here for you. Thank you, Viet Fool. That does it. Like I think we finally solved the mystery of why my lower back hurts in the first place. If I really thought about it, the answer presents itself. It's just me dragging anchor no matter where I walk in this house, especially up and down the stairs. No wonder my lower back hurts. Yeah, Arkham Assassin, you're absolutely right to remind me that I need to go get the knife piece. Lickety split. I actually think that's enough for me to go back and get it. Yeah, I'm excited for Returnal. Yeah, Moneyball is such a good flick. Ryan, good morning. Whew. I feel good that this Salon Pause patch is finally starting to calm down. It feels nice to have Queeb in here because it's another 40-plus-year-old dude who can relate to just the rigors of getting older. Somehow, at some point, Queeb, in the last 36 hours, I threw my back out. I have no idea how. I started stream yesterday. I went to get coffee for the first break of the session. I struggled to get out of the chair. And so now for the second day in a row, I'm sitting here with a Salon Pause. Oh, goddamn. I'm sitting here with a Salon Pause patch on my back. Trying to loosen myself up so that I can do, like, normal day-to-day functions. All because I had the audacity to wake up and expect a normal range of motion yesterday. Alright, Chrysalis. It's weird to me that for some reason when somebody says they've got me on their TV in like their living room or something, I get actually legitimately nervous, like that's somehow different. Like for some reason that feels like I've been cast in a show and put on TV, even though I know that's not the case. It's just that Twitch is being watched on TV. Oh, Jesus. Justin! Fucking neutral fly. So, Justin. There's the teensiest outside of chances. I have so many questions. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. I can see the secret room on my map. What the fuck is wrong with me? God, I feel like I haven't talked to Justin in a million years. So I got a couple of different questions. One is, most importantly, do you have Christmas plans? Do you have someplace to be for Christmas? Two was that I couldn't remember whether or not I couldn't remember whether or not,
Balls of steel.
are you going to MagFest? Out of curiosity? 3 was, there is an outside baseball chance. Gonna stream for 24 hours on Christmas? Goddamn, fair enough, man. That's a, you do you. Secure the fucking bag, man. Fair enough. I have a couple of different things that I'm gonna try to do. Oh man, I don't have
The mothers.
I don't have pills anymore. What a big dummy I am. What floor am I on? Ash Pit 2. Just blow this up. Turn it into a strength upgrade. And I guess coins, why not? I could turn that into a fly, but I don't think I need to. Noah told me I am, but I'm thinking with Omicron smashing shit up, it probably won't happen. I don't blame you. I'm in kind of a weird spot with that myself. Like, I'm real apprehensive about going, but then add to the fact, I just realized I have no idea, like, Noah's never imparted to me how we're physically getting up there. I think, if I had to guess, I'm gonna guess that he probably thinks I'm gonna drive. But I can't leave Amber and the boys without a car for 4 days. For example, they've got piano lessons the day I'd have to leave. So there was a part of me that's like, well, you know, if Justin's going, that simplifies that. But if you're not going, A, I totally get it. I kind of wish I could back out too. But B, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Yeah. Over the next... Yeah, that's great. Over the next couple of days, like tonight I'm doing a Yule log. And then on Christmas, I was actually thinking about cooking dinner on stream and having that be my stream for the day. I was just wondering if there's a better than average chance. Just want to make sure I have everything I need. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, see if there's a better than average chance if something goes wild. If something goes wild on the tech side of things for me over the next couple of days. If you're not streaming, is there a chance I can give you a call and ask you to come save me? Yeah, like, with MagFest, the way I feel about it is... I'll probably go no matter what, because, like, Nate and Heather are coming in to do it, but I'll probably go... I think we're gonna be at an Airbnb, because we didn't get, what am I looking for? Accommodations at the actual hotel itself. Motherfucker. We didn't get accommodations at the, yeah, I can still give you that keyboard. We didn't get accommodations at the hotel itself, so I think we're gonna be at an Airbnb, and if we're gonna be at an Airbnb, I'll probably go do my speaking engagements and then just go straight back to it from there. I feel committed to MagFest at this point, but I'm assuming 2 weeks, in 2 weeks nothing's gonna be happening. I'll kind of be surprised if it's still going. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what. Noah got an Airbnb, I think. Remember that this is for the MagFest where I said, I don't think I want to do MagFest this year. And then Noah said, I've got 4 panels for you. And I said, well, I guess I'm doing MagFest this year. So it's going to be interesting to see if he runs into the same problem that I ran into with Airbnb, where he ends up having to pay a big chunk of it. Whether or not I'm going to end up having paid Noah to not do MagFest. I don't know. I guess we'll play it by ear. Doing all right. First day I didn't go. First day in a while I didn't go live the moment I woke up. I'm the opposite of you. I wake up and then eventually have to convince myself to go live. Tried to motivate myself to get in the shower and shave off a lot of beard. Dude, I was supposed to go to High Point last week and get myself a very good looking hair and beard cut. I was supposed to go to High Point last week and get a haircut and beard cut. But Rory was exposed to Omicron, not Omicron, COVID, I mean maybe Omicron. Rory was exposed to COVID at school, so we had to quarantine. Sure. We had to quarantine for a week. He tested yesterday and it came back negative. But it's still like, I had to cancel my High Point appointment. And then, oh shit, I almost did that backwards. Their next opening is late January. So I'm gonna go from 6 weeks since my last haircut and beard trim to 2.5 months between haircuts and beard trims. Yeah, Darkness Before Dawn. I was pretty stressed out about that, whether I would admit it or not. Like I didn't think he was gonna be positive because the school does a pretty good job of making sure that kids wear their masks and socially distance, and the one place where they don't wear their masks is when they're eating, and he wasn't near that girl when they had lunch. So I was pretty certain that even if he had been exposed, he probably wasn't coming back with COVID. And even if he did, you know, we have been a good family who has gotten all their shots and done all the things that we're responsible to do. So we were probably gonna be fine, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know, it's my fucking kid, you know? I was sitting there worried about my boy, wanting him to be okay. My schools give a shit. Yeah, no, Marsha said the same thing, said that there's no mask mandates in Idaho. Said there's no mask mandates in Idaho, and if somebody comes back with COVID, they just send an email out saying like, hey, somebody at school had COVID, so you know, watch your kids. I thought I already had Guppy's Paw on this run. Weird. Maybe that was last run. Alex was telling me I think 4 guys are out with COVID right now at the one we go to. Yeah, that was like genuinely, because I know that they get miffed when you don't, like when you no call or no show, because obviously that's money out of pocket. But I literally said like, I think my family's okay. I can mask up and we can skip the beard part of that if it make you feel better. Because I know, you know, I don't want to be the reason that people are out cash, because I tip like a son of a bitch. You know, I tip like I'm you guys when I'm at this particular barbershop. And the woman working the phone was like, oh no, please don't come in. she was just like, we've had a rash of COVID pushed through here because some guy came in when he ought not have. So like even High Point, whose barbers clearly would like to have the money, we're like, nah, please don't do that to us. Please come back later. And I was like, all right, when's later? And they were like, late January, and I was like, sweet, I can't wait. I can't wait to have a haircut before Thanksgiving and another one just before Valentine's Day. Some of the Walmarts in my area, their entire automotive departments are out with COVID, so my store is getting a lot of people coming from as far as 45 minutes away. Boise schools have one Meridian told kids that masks aren't needed anymore. Yeah, that's the old Nana Taffy is underwhelmed with the Meridian School District's commitment to mediocrity. I'm thankful, even though we have a super right-wing provincial government, that I was able to get rapid tests for free for my household. From what I understand, Biden's pushing through legislation that makes getting a hold of rapid tests free and easier. We'll see. I've heard an awful lot about what Biden was gonna do, but at least there's the plan for the effort to do that. JR had a client who was fully vaxxed but sick and still came in and gave him COVID. I'll be prepared for Valentine's Day. the one of the only holidays that Amber and I don't celebrate. Amber and I actively, aggressively don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't get why people are so carefree, especially with Omicron being out there. Shit's still very much real and very much scary. Yeah, I agree. That's, I think, I have no idea. I know that Noah was on the verge of going on, vacation to a place that doesn't have cell service for a week. I have no idea if he's gone already or not. Just didn't want to do that room. I have no idea if he's gone yet or not, but like, I wonder whether or not there's some sort of contingency plan if things go sideways. And then on top of that, there's a part of me that's like, I wonder if he's a part of this D&D thing that I signed on for on Thursday. If he's not a member of this D&D thing on Thursday, I'm gonna feel very weird. Bum friend. Yeah, sure, at this point, why not? Miss Queeb lost a very close friend, died within a week, chose not to get vaccinated. Breaks my heart. Feels to me, you know, the same way I feel about, the same way I would feel if I got lung cancer. I'd be like, well, I wish I hadn't smoked for 15 years. I knew better. For some reason, I was convinced I would be, for some reason, I was convinced that it wouldn't affect me. Let's see. Let's do this, and then there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fighting. I am desperately fighting the urge to just say good riddance. Because that's a dark fucking path, and I just am not ready to be that person yet, but it breaks my heart the same way it still breaks my heart to see a lifelong smoker get COPD or lung cancer or whatever. I first encountered that 4-button room with a tainted loss, killed my run, mind flooded. I like the ones that still get me, Ryan, are the ones that still get me are the ones that still get me are the bullet hell rooms. Bullet hell rooms still mess me up pretty bad. If there's just a whole lot going on, I kind of struggle out of the gate. Yeah, Mausoleum, let's do it. We'll go ahead and grab the Polaroid for the invincibility. Yeah, sure. I mean, Purgatory's not, like, super sexy, but we may accidentally find ourselves putting out some extra damage. Don't go down there. How's that going for you, Dark Bum? Frustrating, isn't it? Where would you go if you went down from there? Just to the womb. Just go to the normal old womb. And it would end the run. Well, it wouldn't end the run, but it would end what I'm trying to accomplish on the run. Taffy got back pain, should have known carrying all that dick weight would put more strain on you. Come on, man. I should have stretched. I should have lifted with the knees. Should have lifted with my knees. Don't know what I was thinking. Ugh. The worst part of it so far has been, The worst part of it so far has been that I have a Salon Paws patch. The ones with capsicum are really, really good. It genuinely is like putting a ghost pepper on your back, and it just burns all day, and it feels awesome. So I went towards that and got that to sort of mitigate the pain. Oh, I just realized we're 2/3 bum friend. That's funny. That's a live spider. Why would you think I'd want that? So I instantly put on this Salon Paws patch, which I've worn many, many times before to help mitigate pain, especially in my shoulder and neck area. But I'd never done it for my lower back before. I don't have a ton of back hair. I do have a little bit of back hair. I will admit. There we go. I got a little bit of lower back hair, just the faintest of treasure trails back there. Amber put this thing on my lower back, and when she pulled it off while I was cooking dinner, it was like a wax strip, man. It pulled out so much hair. And so I've got it a little bit higher today. But man, in any relaxation that I felt from the heat constantly pouring over my lower back was undone by the instant wax strip that I felt having all of the light sort of fine hair from my lower back ripped out. Yeah, inadvertently, slowly but surely getting that full wax job done.
The chariot.
I'll give you a little bit more. It's my last chance to get a deal with the devil.
Justice.
This Mammoth Jahambo right here. The nerve of this man. At what point does the sunk cost fallacy take over? At what point should I have said enough is enough? There we go. Temperance. I do have PhD. So I guess this is one of those few instances where it's okay. Very rarely do I get to pop that card with any confidence. We're so good at video games, chat. Kinda want Ouroboros. It's just, the shots are nowhere near where I want them to go. A little scary. Why did I come investigate this way? What could I possibly hope to have gained? Neat. When were you born, Taffy? Because about 10 years before that. It's gonna go, I think. Shit on me. That's really good. Oh, if I ever got to touch coins, it would be really good. There's no item or shop on this floor, I don't think. Because it's technically a womb floor. Chimera, you say? My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, Chimera. Ew, ew. No. Nay. Fucking no desire.
Ace of spades.
I can't remember if I've lost health on this floor. I definitely have lost health now. Go get him, Dark Bum. No desire to fuck with that. Honestly, we're one Guppy piece away. I feel like it's probably worth it. Look at that. Fuck! Guppy? Guppy's head? Fuck! Where am I? I can't find me. Sure. I was super excited about that key beggar, and then he paid out too fast. I guess it'll make finding this last secret room and potentially, I guess, a crawl space easy. Okay. Very hyper aggressive. I can't see me anymore. There's a lot going on in this run. We got full health for what it's worth. Damn. Alright, this way. Most of my familiars are bigger than I am at this rate. It is hard to track myself on the screen for real. For sure. Well, those animations get real choppy when Purgatory comes into play. It's probably better for me for the fight. I don't think we're gonna need it, but sort of mathematically it makes more sense. God, that would have been cool. Whoops. I just want to see the damn floor. Ow. My dog. Fight me, coward. Guppy. Guppy. Just in case it's Guppy. It's Guppy. Damn, how cool would that have been? I'd have felt so awesome. That's a big-ass Bob's brain. If you're watching this run on YouTube, you're missing out on some delightful blues music today. Compliments of Pretzel. Oh, how fortuitous. To say I have no idea where this thing is. Ugh. I mean, I guess. Whee! Probably was not how I should have done that. I was just thinking about it. I could have taken the key piece. I could have taken the key piece. Oh, don't do that. I could have taken the key piece from that Angel Room fight and turned it into another red fly. But I didn't. It's okay. I gotta imagine we're close, right? Oh, don't touch the fool cards, for Christ's sakes. There we go. Hand away!
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo's a bad Bumbo. He got corn.